Welcome to the stream, but I'm just going to see if I'm live and if there's any. Yeah, it should be up and running. I just can't see it right now. That's really nice. That's really that is. I just have to check if there's any audio at all. Last video I had the multiplayer wasn't audio at all, so I put it on private. Okay, so there's audio on this bitch. Let's try that. So people ask me what am I talking about? This streaming software. And this streaming software is the GeForce streaming software that actually comes with the bloody card. It's a GTX 1070 card. It's a jet fighter. It's like $500. It's not cheap, trust me. And you can like go into the settings and do all kinds of things, right? But now we are on broadcast. But the folks at NVIDIA probably have never used this card. The guy they had writing this software never used this software once. Because do you really want to see this software that's overlaid on your other software? Or you just wanted it to go away when you press start? Just ask yourself that. Would any gamer make some software that's just there constantly, and if you click this away the thing stops? No. So you have to like do this, right? But you're already broadcasting, right? Is that really the pro thing to do? Professional way? Does that really look good? No, it doesn't. So this is Rec Central. I'm actually not using this to make the video on. Just showing you what I'm playing of. This is for the card that actually grabs the HDMI out from the PlayStation. The reason I'm doing this, because the 720p out from the PlayStation when you're streaming, it looks like absolute garbage. I can handle it, and I could just do like everyone else and not give a shit about you. But I care about other people. I care about the end product. Why would I make something that looks like absolute garbage when I have the means to actually make it look good? So this is what I play off. But the card I bought that AverMedia promised would do 60 frames a second. Can't do 60 frames a second. Can't even do 30 frames a second without lagging. 60 frames a second is absolute pure garbage. I don't know why they would do something like that, but it's completely absurd. But let's see, then you put it into full screen, right? Oh, this is the actual setting that I'm using, right? So you can't choose another video format than this 8.64, and that's fine. You can't have a resolution that's higher. That's 1080, full HD, right? From the card into the PC, and that's totally fine. 60 megabits per second. You put it down to 40, but it really doesn't matter. Doesn't make everything go away. Doesn't make the lag go away. Just make the picture worse. Let's put it to 50 then, right? And save the profile. Then the frame rate is 59.94. And we're not making a video right now, but there's huge amount of lag if you actually do that. Let's put it on 30 then. And then they want an average bitrate. Why they want an average bitrate? I don't know. click on the microphone. Then the audio settings, right? You can't change this, the capture device. Can't put this up and down. Why you can't do that? I don't know. Even if you press reset, you can't do anything. So let's have this down in constant quality. You can make 30 frames a second, right? Please. Please. You sold it at 60. You can make 30, right? It's like selling me pants with one leg. Let's at least have one good leg in the pants, right? Let's try that once. And you go in full screen. And then I had someone ask me why did I take these kill cams off. Apparently people want to see kill cams. And I've never played with a kill cam. I think it looks annoying as hell. But let's put it on. I don't know what this means. None is none, right? So minimal, that must be just a step beyond none. Then there's I don't know what this means. Let's put it on minimal then. Bullet. Yeah. And then trap cameras. Do anyone know what quick cameras means? Really? And so I've just bumped the master volume just pretty much all the way up. You can set it even higher. And the this is for reloading and whatnot, right? So that's plenty high. The music, you don't need to hear that annoying music. This is the German speaking, right? So the cutscenes, we don't need cutscenes. Well, I don't need it. So let's try to do what's what. Yeah, the last time I played that was on Viaduct when I hit that 571 kill, right? So let's try to play on Monastery and try to do some sniping. Let's go old school, right? Let's go old school. So I'm trying to decide if I want an M1 or I want to go the 43. I kinda want to do the M1 because I haven't actually done that so much. And you can see for mastery I need 50 eye shots, and I could probably do that, but I really don't want that skin, that golden skin. What the fuck should I use that golden skin for? Look, run around, look like an absolute prat. So we can always pick up the 43 if we want to do that. And let's say we need, there's ammo down there, so I don't really need to, whatchamacallem, do you even need one? No. Because I have silenced ammo and all I need is maybe this to fun. Yeah, so let's see what's what. Let's see how long we can make it on the old M1 Garand. 4x zoom. And you can actually see there's the overlaid mouse. So let's put it down here. I don't have to watch it. And now it lags like absolute fucking crazy. Well done, Eva. Fuck. I just removed... This is, wait a minute. I just have to... Yeah, so this is, okay, so I just took the quality now down to 20 frames a second, right? And then it actually still sort of lags. And the card isn't actually doing anything right now. It's not making a video. It's not streaming. It's not doing anything. This is just from the preview screen. Alright. What the absolute fuck? Okay, so this is 4x zoom on the M1. There's clearly still lag. Clearly still lag. I can show you specs on the video that or the PC that checks out, right? It's a higher spec processor that they want. It's more it's more RAM, that it's faster, it's, you know, The whole shebang is... The whole shebang is... got more punch than they want. By the way, it's the cart that's doing the heavy lifting. Shouldn't be the PC, right? That's why it's $200. There's clearly still lag. 20 frames a second. That's clearly still lag. Feels like a sponge. I've just played without the cart. Absolutely love this Luger. It's that Mr. Luger, he made an absolute gem of a gun. Totally understand why every GI had a Luger from the German officers. Actually shot up the replica of a Luger. It's just dirt sexy. It's I don't know why there's a glitch now where you can't see in the left side, where you can't see the zoom. Usually you can see how much zoom there is. I don't know if any of our and that kill cam thing clearly didn't process or register at all. Because we're now 4 or 5 kills deep, right? And still no kill cam. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Great, now my neighbors are having like a dinner party or something. I just wanted peace and quiet. And do what I wanted to do for like half an hour on my day off. Like, you work hard the whole week, then get 2 days off, right? Kind of different if you work for yourself and basically never a day off. Someone calls tomorrow, then I'm at work, right? Fucking love this gun. Okay, so I can still snipe with this 4x zoom, right? Why they have changed the zoom ratio or changed this so you can't see that you're on 4x anymore, then I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. But this clearly works, and I have ammo enough, so... And I hope the quality is somewhat good. Yeah, it's 1440, so... if you have the internet and the screen to handle it, then bump it up to 1440. Absolutely love this gun. See if we can if you cream them in the middle of their animation. Apparently they think the animation is more important than actually just making the player die, or making the soldier die, rather. I really don't understand that. Maybe it's like maybe it's like the streaming software, right? It's the same guy. The guy that made the animation for this clearly never played the game. Fuck. Now I'm fresh out of ammo, right? Doesn't matter. I have ammo down here. I have ammo down here. And I have my trusty Luger. It's a long-range sniping gun. You're not safe down there. Alright, see that guy? Can barely see him actually. I don't know what flowers and... Where's that son of a bitch? Yeah. Is he down there? You know, he's in the animation running over there by that table, right? So, whoa! Yeah, I get to you later. So this is a long way from being the perfect starter and the brilliant long-range sniping. This is what you get. That's after being annoyed all day, doing exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do on my day off. So let's see if these boys have any ammo at all. Yeah, they have. I really don't care if people are watching. It's not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for you. Oh shit. Throw a rock, turns around. Now you're dead. I'm sorry, but that's the way it has to be, buddy. Okay? That is the way it has to be. You and I could have been friends, okay? Whoa, things get small down there. That was 300, right? No, 272. That's why I was shooting high. Shit. My bad. That clearly still lags. Just lagged when I ran over. Someone behind me. Someone behind me. If they blow up that mine now, they are going to take out the box with the. See if you like rocks. Do you like rocks, buddy? 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 How many shots does it take to kill a Jaeger? Apparently it takes all the shots in the world. Okay, I'm not really impressed with this M1, if I have to be honest. Maybe it's just me that's getting annoyed with the lag, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really feeling it. Now the Car 98 is only it's only 4 times zoom. It got a really sweet boom. Got a really nice sound to it. Okay, let's go save the rest of this ammo over here. Need to see how much it lags. Like, this is clearly pro quality AFM media. Clearly. Clearly. Yeah, and if anyone can't make this work, then it clearly must be the PC, right? 20 frames a second, and this is the quality at half quality, playing at 30 megabits a second now. At 60 it's like it's almost half a second lag. It's completely unplayable. Maybe not a half a second, but something like a quarter of a second. And that's at 30 frames a second. 60, it's like feel like you're playing in a sponge, and that's with the latest driver. 0.116 driver from the latest driver from the actual download page. If you use if you use their latest stable driver, it's like the PC's just looking at you saying, "What is this? Why are you using this driver?" I'm just running into everything. Like I can't run, you know, without bumping into everything. It must look really stupid. Like boom, ran into the wall, ran into the wall again. I can't run like without actually hitting something. Maybe that's the point. You have to hit every goddamn thing you're playing at. Maybe I'm too good. Like even media saying you're too bloody good for this. The sound of this is absolutely awesome. So he just walked through my trip mine. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. That was great. Just flies 6 feet left. Like, really? Holy fuck, the sound is good. That's amazing. I'm not talking about the sound on YouTube. I'm talking about the boom this makes. Okay, so my trip mine actually worked sort of, kind of, a little bit. You see how much it lags. Okay, I just want to hit him. It's not too much to ask, okay? I don't think it's too much to ask. Just hit him once. Feels like I had like 2 bottles of wine at dinner. Actually had a very nice glass of Chardonnay, white. It was absolutely brilliant. It's 1987 Mouton Rothschild. I see myself as a wine connoisseur, but it's, really like having a nice glass of wine to relax over dinner, and apparently my girlfriend likes it, so let's have a glass of wine. Ho ho ho! I hit that guy square in the face and he just jumped 10 feet left. On the other left, right. Yeah, so I clearly can still snipe with this 4x zoom. That you can't see it's 4x zoom, but it's only 4x. And it's not as accurate as the motion, right? It's not as clearly doesn't have the punch out at 300. The stats of this gun is clearly not as good. Except the cartridge they're using, wow, it lags now. Only have to shoot him 8,000 times with my beloved Luger. That's the son of a bitch. Did you see that? If you hit him with a rock and hit near him with a rock, you start freaking out. Apparently rocks are instead of the nuclear bomb, they should have made the nuclear rock. Just every GI in the Second World War should have taken a big bag of rocks. I just love the sound of this gun going off. Boom. Boom. Like a big angry dog barking. It's a big German Shepherd barking. Roof. Like I said in a previous broadcast, they have spent the entire sound budget on this one sound. And the motion just sounds like sandpaper. Like, really not. You should watch out, buddy. There's mines down there. Really not. I hit him. You see the blood, right? Ooh. Gun 98 originally fired the 8mm Mauser cartridge. It's a big, huge. Someone just ran down there. Yeah. Okay. The 8mm Mauser. It's the reason it's called 98K is because it's called Kurz. It's actually the short version of the ammo. It's not the rifle they mean. It's actually the ammo. The old 8mm Mauser. That was an enormous cartridge. I fired this gun in real life with World War II ammo. You can buy World War II ammo, issued ammo, or surplus ammo. It's not something you just want to use for plinking. It's almost $1 a shot, but it's totally worth it. I don't own the gun myself, but can have pretty strict gun rules, and although I totally am allowed to own the gun, and I have guns, but it's not mine. So the guns I have are like very new military guns. You might ask, why do I have very new? Maybe you get that story later on another day. Holy shit, there's a lot of guys now. I simply cannot believe I did that. And then he just jumps like 10 feet left, okay? It's really nice. I really like that. I was just going to freak out. I really don't care. I have all the ammo in the world and I cover, so I'm there in a really bad spot. Okay, maybe I don't have all the ammo in the world. Okay, now I know why I can't hit anything. That's the sight just changed. There's one. You see, you just click in and out of the animation. Break the animation by clicking in and out of the hold breath function. Alright. So basically there's no muscle climb. Is that the stupid officers? Yeah, he's down there. I think that's going to save you, buddy. How many times can I hit him in the head? Then I'm out of ammo, great.
Ammo's almost done empty.
So lags, I'm out of ammo. Okay, so far it has been an okay session, not brilliant. I'm not doing nothing very badly. I'm just chugging along. Had some nice shots at 200. I couldn't hit a 300 with 4x zoom, but that's totally fine. I would actually like to have the 43 and then actually see what's what with that. The reason I'm struggling with it is because this actually lags quite a bit. There's input lag from this, and I think this guy had a 43, yes. Thank you very much. Okay. The M1's got a little more power than this 43. I just like it. Just like it more. It's better. I think it's a better gun. And when I use this 43, then I go what I call headhunting. It's, shoot as many people in the head as possible. So welcome to the stream. It's 4x zoom night. Meaning we only use 4x zoom rifles today on Monastery to see if we still got the sniping skills, and we actually just you can see all the people down here and all the people up at the up at 200 meters. kind of had a bad day, so the Car 98 and the M1 still works. This is the Gewehr 43. See what's what. Hit him. He's now wondering, what the fuck? Right? So this rifle is it's not as powerful as some of the other rifles are, but it shoots really straight. And once you get used to the holdover, you can actually snipe at 300, right? Just straight shooting. Hitting so close on him. Like, boom! 275 on 4X soon. Try another guy. Is that a guy or a bush? Totally a bush. That's a guy. So I just headshotted a bush. Okay. It should kind of make me MLG, right? So let's see if the sniper wants to play. Sniper also got a 43. He just shoots twice as fast as you. Kinda have to be on point. If you want to play with him. I don't know what's going on with my capture card that takes the HDMI from the PlayStation into the PC. I'm not playing on the PC per se. I'm playing on the PlayStation. I'm just using my graphics card. Boom. Actually gets so small that you can't actually see. So I had a question from one guy that, could I change this so we could see the kill cams? Yeah, you can. Doesn't actually work, but it's set on minimal. Quick cams, no. Trap cams, yes. Minimal. What is? Maybe it doesn't change until you actually change the game. But it sort of worked in the start, in the beginning. Boom! See? Still works. Just takes 1 or 2 shots more. It's not an instant kill like on the Mosin, but still works. It's still my old love. I hit that guy. Boom! Headshot. So that works. The camera sort of actually worked. Shooting a little bit high. Boom. Okay, so what if we try minimal? What's that? because it kind of annoys me to see this right in the middle of you shooting, right? Sort of broke off the engagement up there. I don't know if you could actually see that, but that was the sniper. Shooting at. It gets kind of small down there. And if you're not looking at a 49-inch screen, then good luck. I hit the sniper. Didn't kill him, but I hit him. Where did he go? Come out, wherever you are. Okay, so we can hit it 200, we can hit it 300 with this this 43 rifle. I just headshotted that bush twice. Thought it was a person. Might also be a person, but it's there's a bush up there, and the bush was clearly there. So this is 4x night. I think we are going to make a night where we play only with pistols, and we sort of change them out. You see how fast I changed my scope? And there he is. The reason I'm not killing him is because someone will come and save him. Try to save him at least. That was a sniper, 200. I don't know why they don't make this into multiplayer map. That would be absolutely amazing. And just change the playable area from match to match, like turn it so it's not the same map every single fucking time we're playing. Like, how many times can you play Fortress? Right? Completely stupid. Simply don't understand why they can't make a playable area. Superimpose that on this. So you want to get into a gunfight, Mr. German? Okay, that's totally fine with me. How do you think it's going? like I said, I simply don't understand why they have to use these animations and why the guy's in the animation. He's like Superman. Really? That was why I wasn't really worried about him. I'm not really worried about his friend either. Because we have the most deadly thing known to mankind. Meaning rocks. Look. Just makes the Germans jump. Just throw a rock and they will completely freak out. Let's try to hit him. Boom. Now he moves. Can't you stand still just for a second, Mr. German? Clearly can't. Okay, what about now? Dunk! Now I can't hit anything with my gun. Actually, I had a guy commenting that I did A+, that was super great, that was really good sniping. And I kinda maybe have pissed him off. Well, actually did piss him off because I thought he was an absolute jerk off. Running around with his golden guns and running from bush to bush. He was like completely inside a bush every 30 seconds. And I may have triggered him, and he actually deleted his comment about me doing great. Totally understand that. So I've downloaded his entire episode of this Monastery playthrough. And I intend when I have a spare moment or I feel like making fun of someone, I will just take his footage out. Just make a small video of him going from bush to bush to bush to bush to bush to bush, and then it will just be an entire video of someone sitting in a bush. And then I've downloaded the some of the some of the audio from Marx Brothers, where it's Mr. Hackenbush, right, the doctor, from the day on the races, where he's actually a vet, an animal doctor, treating humans. Pretty funny. So he's hacking a bush, and that's kind of suitable for the guy sitting in a bush. I find it suitable and funny, and that might really piss him off, but that's just an added bonus. Oh, that's actually the intention, showing how absolutely ridiculous it is for people to say that. No, he doesn't sit in a bush. Clearly not his playing style. Really? That's not your playing style, okay? Then actually almost make me vomit. I laughed so much at that comment. It was completely stupid. And then the guy just gets triggered like a 14-year-old teenage girl, freaking completely out the moment you tell him the truth about his gameplay. Really. When he starts saying, "Oh yeah, I clearly did awful. Yeah, that was, oh, I missed a lot. Yeah, clearly. I just hit a 371 shot on the sniper. Sidewind, yeah, clearly. Just hit a number of 300-meter shots. Simply do badly, yeah. It's after the guy, he was actually chased out of the first sniper tower you come to on episode 1. Like, you barely started. And he was chased out of that tower. Absolutely shut up. By shut up, I mean he was shot to pieces. That's totally fine that you, like, have to move out of your space, because I totally do that when I'm facing danger, right? Don't tell me you don't sit in a bush when you clearly sit in a bush half the fucking time on this Monastery map. Don't tell me you go for one-shot kills when he's using a semi-auto rifle, just plinking away. Right? Don't. And it's not this semi-auto rifle. Yeah. It was actually the pay-to-play gun, right? The CH-29 gun. The gun you can buy. The 6 times zoom. I have no problem using this gun at 100. No problem using the gun at 200, right? No problem at all. Right? I wouldn't be able to just hit that guy right in the dink. You saw that? Right in the gentleman area. If I couldn't use this gun. I don't need to buy another gun. The reason I'm using this gun is not because it's semi-auto, but because it's only 4 times zoom. It makes it more of a challenge for me, right? 6 times zoom and all the power in the world from the Mosin. Really not a challenge for me anymore. Even at 550 meters. The 4X sort of is, right? Should I put the cams up at more? It's minimal. Let's try reduced. Trap cameras, is that? That must be mines. And things. X-ray, what's that? Danger camera. What's quick camera? Anyone knows that? Okay, so this old gun with 4x zoom, that's not very powerful, clearly still works. And it's a joy to use. Wish I had more shots at 300 for this. There's not. Can actually, sometimes you can get these people up here. There's some guys up guarding the actual gun up here. Whoa. Speaking of the devil, you can actually try to hit them from up here. That's about 300. And then I actually sort of saw a shot up here. I don't know, there must be a guy. Must be a guy up there somewhere. Yeah, because when you go up, yeah, there must be somewhere up there. Let's see how far that is. I think that's 300, around 300. That must be close to 300. That gets really small. This sounds so weird that the Italian commentator that comes in. Dude, really? Really? Fuck off, bird. Birds are dinosaurs. Whoa! You see them fly around. You just see them fly around. It's just animations is just ridiculous. I don't know if you can. Whoa! That was a headshot. 300. 302. To see the animation of that guy coming. That's ridiculous. I hit him. Killed him. Clearly killed him. No dice. Now there's two of them. Alright. Clearly killed the other guy. Apparently that kill cam setting isn't correct still. That's 2 on 300 for a 4 times soon with the old 43. Imagine if they had a multiplayer map like this. They just plonked a playable area down on top of this, like, you know, like 10-foot walls that you couldn't get past. So players like Brother Shoot and Murphy Jalem and all of those other cheaters can't constantly cheat. Oh, I hit that guy. Oh, that was the spotter, right in his, yeah. $277, it sort of counts for 300, right? But the question becomes, did I clean out that? I only hit 2 of them, there's usually 3 or 4. So why would I spend my hard-earned Saturday night for this? Well, I actually sort of enjoy the challenge. Sort of enjoy spending a bit of time on Earth doing what I like, doing me time. Like Oprah says, you have to have me time in order to have you time. More fucking birds. Piss off. Actually crazy that you can hear the birds. You can hear the bird land, you can hear the birds chirp next to you. Okay, so we tried the M1. That wasn't brilliant. We tried the Car 98. That was good. The boom was the boom was satisfying. And then we have tried the now the 43. And of all of these 3 rifles, I actually enjoy the sound from the car most. And it's a question why this rifle doesn't make the same sound as the car, because it shoots the same ammo, same cartridge, 8mm Mauser. I know that the barrel isn't as long on this 43, and the action is somewhat different, right? But the sound should sort of actually still match. Let's see if the boys down here are still at it. Yeah, they are. So what is the easiest way to make them die? That's not getting killed, but throwing a rock down there. Choosing this one and then just plonking it inside. You actually have to clear out the mines down there. Boom. Remember to clear out the mines down there. Where did he go? Oh great, that's the spotter. If you don't get out of that place, it's totally going to... No, not going to go off. Hey, Luce! Oh yeah, fine, fine. Fine. Fine, okay? Fine. That noise is just satisfying, hearing your absolutely asshole took out my mind. Fuck. Excuse my language. He took out my mind. Not nice. Don't mess with my minds. Don't mess with my pantry shrek. Don't mess with my minds. Yeah, we totally saw that. Okay. Can you see a glitch now? Can you see a glitch? Right. Still got a silence on the gun. On the rifle. Except I'm not using silenced ammo. Okay, so where did that spotter go? Getting pretty tired of him shooting. Well, there he is. Okay, that didn't deserve a kill cam, I guess. So how do you get these kill cams? Do you stand still, or what's the point? Or do you have to press quick cam on, or what's the deal? What's the house that works? How's the thing? How does it work? That's the radio guy. Dead. No kill cam. One of the Italians. He's got a Cacano or a Mannlicher. Pretty weird name. Mannlicher. I know it doesn't mean what it means, and I think he was Austrian or something. Mannlicher. But in English, it's Mannlicher. It's an unfortunate name. Very unfortunate name. Okay, so you're Mr. Mannlicher. Okay. I hope you get it, because I'm not going to elaborate further on on the Mannlicher. The liquor of man. Sort of should be no
more to fight here.
sort of should have been clear by now. So we cleared out all of these soldiers, and most of them down here. We only have the stupid that stupid tank left. So let's see if we can have some sniping fun with that tank. Because it's totally possible to kill the driver. Like I just did. You see that little slit? You have to aim at that. It's almost 100 meters, 96 meters. Now the turret comes around. You can actually hit the gunner. Just be careful, he will shoot at you. You have to hit that thing, but it's turning. You see? He will actually shoot at you. Kind of pissed off now. This is whoa! I'm now in a gunfight with a tank using a 4x zoom sniper rifle. It's holy shit. This is not going to end well. Or maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm the champion. I just killed the gunner, so the big boom is not going to kill us. Now it's only you can't kill that machine gunner thing. But now you saw it's possible to actually kill that tank. Usually I hit it in 2 or 3 shots. But I actually kind of wanted it to piss it off and show them how it actually shoots at me. Because it actually do shoot, and I can guarantee you it's going to hurt if you're getting hit anywhere close by that thing. So there was a couple of guys left down here. There's one of them. It's the officer. Now they don't have an officer. That's why I love this 4x zoom. It's actually a challenge. Even when it's lacking, even when it's I don't know why these kill cams like on and off. Clearly hit that officer. Nothing. Clearly hit the driver. Nothing. Clearly hit the gunner. Nothing. Clearly hit him. Nothing. Don't go over to these boxes that can blow up. See? If you're in a gunfight, don't go near them. So that was satisfying. That was really satisfying. Hitting the driver and then the gunner. With a 4x zoom at 100 meters and it's moving. Problem is now we are fresh out of targets. We have nothing to shoot at. Maybe a couple of guys left up there, but that's... I'm not going to get a medal for that. That's 100 meters. Totally understand why people don't want to watch this. Totally do. See, I don't care. Like I said, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. It's sitting over there. So you're saying it's actually possible to do something for yourself? Is that really true? Can you do that? Is that really allowed today? You know, when 99% of people out there have this socialist brain bug. Is it actually possible to do something for yourself? Apparently yes. You're not allowed to say that, right? If you actually say that you don't care about their feelings, you don't care about what you think, then all hell breaks loose. Right? Why should I care about your feelings? For 1 second. Because one day you feel something, the next day you feel the complete opposite, right?
Nothing else to find.
If you're with one set of friends, then you actually love Justin Bieber. If you're with another set of friends, then you actually hate Justin Bieber, right? It's just, and then, you know, just making a point. It's not that you have to like Justin Bieber or dislike him, right? Just making a point. But the point is, your feelings are actually a contradiction, huge contradiction. Right? One moment you really like something, the next moment you hate something. Right? You can't base your entire future on a contradiction. Contradiction is not a valid argument, right? May be valid in a teenage brain, may be valid to people that think socialism is great. But it's not a valid argument, right? Right? You can't enjoy the fruits of our free world and then be for socialism or communism or Stalinism or Maoism or whatever fucking communist fancy is the flavor of the day in your socialist brain bug, right? That was a driver. Yeah, that was the gunner too. Call him the driver. But you can't make it a contradiction and then expect me to think it's a valid argument. To expect me to think, to honor your contradictions, right? It's not how the world works. If you want me to take you seriously and actually take what you say and what you feel and what you do seriously, then you have to be somewhat steady, and to make someone can't be like 14-year-old girl, right? One day believe something, 10 minutes later, then the world is going under, right? Can't make a contradiction and expect me to believe that I have to like treat that as common law. A contradiction. Right?
I think I've grabbed all I can.
Which means if you're a really big fan of Al Gore and his brand of carbon dioxide terrorism, right, then you can't fly a private jet. You can't fly all over the world, right? You can't do like Elon Musk and SpaceX just for fun. Fire rockets off, right? Doesn't make any sense. Rockets are the most polluting carbon dioxide entities or things we have made. Right? A rocket goes up about, the first stage rocket goes up about 200 miles. But it burns about 30,000 gallons of kerosene. 30,000 gallons of kerosene. And about 40,000 gallons of liquid oxygen. Right? Liquid oxygen is the single most energy hungry thing to make. Right? Because first you have to make this oxygen, right? You have to take something and split it up in something and oxygen. First you have to get that something, then you have to split it, use energy to split it. Then you have to use energy to cool the oxygen down and compress it. Then cool it some more, because when you compress it, you actually heat it up. Right? Then you have to use even more energy, and that energy is carbon dioxide. Or that energy equals carbon dioxide. I'm not a fan of all of this carbon dioxide this, carbon dioxide that. Because the science isn't there. I've looked at the science, and the science isn't there. You have to be a really big believer. You have to be really big, like you have to be like a latter-day carbon dioxide saint in order to believe that bullshit, right? But a lot of people do, especially if you have that socialist brain bug, because it's right up your alley, right? The evil capitalists are destroying the world by carbon dioxide, right? They're doing it on purpose. The evil capitalists. Except your iPad comes from China. Your iPhone comes all the way from China, right? You happily go into a car, you happily fly in a plane. You do all this kind of shit. If you really believed that carbon dioxide equals clubbing baby seals and destroying ice bears, right? Killing ice bear babies, then you wouldn't go on a plane if you actually believe that, right? You're not jumping out from a tall building. You're not standing in front of a train because you know the consequences are real. You're not drinking poison because you know the consequences of that are real. Right? Your action speaks louder than your words. Your feelings and your words are most often contradictions. Completely worthless. Right? Garbage. What you feel and what you say are most likely garbage. It's not garbage for me because I've actually thought this through. Actually spent some time researching. I know what I'm talking about.
So why do 99% of climate scientists believe that?
Well, it actually sort of lies in the word climate scientist. Do you think 99% of people that believe in Scientology actually believe it? Yes, they do. So do you think it would be natural if you are a climate scientist and your entire career, your entire life is caught up in climate science and carbon dioxide this, carbon dioxide that? You actually believe then that you would step out of line and then say that some of the science actually is not science? Would you actually speak out against the hockey graph or some of the other bullshit that we have seen from climate scientists? No? Of course you would. Of course, people that you don't speak out about your friends, even on Facebook, right? It doesn't mean anything. So do you think that anyone, their entire career, their entire future is caught up in this climate thing, carbon dioxide thing? Do you really think they would say anything that would jeopardize what they have done for the last 10, 20, 40 years? No? Me neither. Of course they wouldn't say anything. Right? They wouldn't be lying to us. Right? Someone like Hillary Clinton, she wouldn't be lying to you, right? She wouldn't be lying to you about her emails. Right? She wouldn't be lying to you about what happened in Africa, on the embassy in Africa, in Libya. Right? She wouldn't be lying to you about that. Except she actually did. She wouldn't be trying to actually rig the primaries where they actually screwed over that socialist guy. I don't have a problem with them screwing over the socialist guy, but I have a problem with them rigging the election, the primary, and then lying about it. That's actually what they did. She wouldn't be lying about that, right? Except she's just dead. Okay, she wouldn't be lying about her health care when she actually made that Hillary care when Bill was president. Except she actually did. She wouldn't be lying about Whitewater when Bill was actually president. And Hillary and Bill had a company that sort of went under and it got into a financial scandal. She wouldn't be lying about that, right? Except she actually did. She wouldn't be lying about her closest, their chief of staff that actually went out and killed himself. Imagine that. He just went out and killed himself. I think that's a partisan, right? He ended up with a bullet in his head. He was just found lying dead. Just randomly. Yeah, So, we're to believe that a guy that's never shown any signs of suicide actually just goes out and kills himself when he's the guy that's closest to them in this Whitewater scandal, right? That can bring them down. And he just ends up with a bullet in his head. So let's fast forward to this Haiti scandal, this current Haiti scandal, where they're But that was completely weird. How Hillary Clinton was in charge. She was foreign secretary, right? So she's in charge of this foreign aid to Haiti after the earthquake, right? So she's in charge of that. And then they sort of find out that Haiti needs aid after foreign aid after this earthquake, and that's totally fine. But who do they actually figure out needs to sort of deal with that money? Right? Who do they actually believe should deal with that money? And that we're talking about billions of dollars of taxpayer money, U.S. taxpayer money. Who should do that? You're perfectly right. It's Bill and Hillary Clinton in the Clinton Foundation. She's actually sitting there as foreign secretary, handing out money to herself. And then they actually did it in the really clever way, that they made someone else do it, right? But she was handing out money to herself, billions, to herself, for her husband to hand out, right? And that was just charity, right? Because we have a foundation. So Bill Clinton can totally do that. He can totally be trusted with billions of taxpayer dollars. Yeah, clearly. Clearly they can. So what happens? Pretty much nothing happens in Haiti, right? We've all seen what little those billions actually did in Haiti. It's absolutely a joke. So what happens next? Well, the guy that actually sort of ran a lot of this aid for them, for the government in Haiti, sort of turned government witness. And before he actually manages to witness in Miami about the fraud from the Clintons and the people around them, he ends up dead. Apparently he committed suicide the day before he was to appear in a trial, right? That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Kind of really weird. So if you cross the Clintons in any way, shape, or form, you will end up with a bullet in your head. Alright? Kind of weird. And imagine if she was president, right? How many billions in foreign aid should Bill Clinton have and administer? How many billions should her own daughter get to administer, right? Really?
Yeah, because they're best qualified. Yeah, they're really qualified.
Okay. I think qualified. You're messing up nepotism with qualified. Because you're married to Hillary Clinton doesn't make you qualified. It actually makes you unqualified. I don't give a shit if Bill Clinton is a former president. And just stuck his cock in the mouth of an intern. In my eyes, that makes him totally unqualified to do anything. If Nixon was banned for the shit he did, and he was shunned from public life, then what should Bill Clinton do after doing things that's worse? In the Oval Office, inside the Oval Office.
Might be a sniper up there. Maybe look out for traps. Now to know these people in this truck up the yard.
Sorry about the rant, but that was it's my 2 cents, and I know I'm right. And I'm absolutely 100% correct in every way, shape, or form. I don't fancy taking on that mine. I'm just going to blow it up. I really don't care if the sniper hears me or if they hear me, because they have already heard me. Can't really I'm not really can't surprise anyone up here, right? Already heard me down there. They're already on guard. I just love plinking away with this gun. Absolutely amazing. Boom. Yeah, so we could try this other Lee-Enfield. Sort of showed it some other days, but it's also a 4X. So it's not a semi-auto rifle, but it shoots pretty fast. But I really like to use the 43 as a sniper gun. It's only 4X zoom night. So we're trying to make this challenging. So I could see that people are logging in and logging out. Maybe it's because I'm not playing on casual and I don't know. But I don't care. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it for me. And I like this. I like the quality for 1440p. I like the gameplay style. I really do. See? Boom! I didn't even have to use the hold breath function. I just aim and then boom! So this is pretty much we can go and get the second flare gun from the I think I'm going to do that. Let's go and get the second flare gun. Let's plate some mines down here. I don't know if people believe that it's because I didn't hit anyone.
No, he's clearly not hitting anyone because there's no kill cams on this.
They're clearly dead. Actually very much dead. Couldn't be more dead. Right? I don't know why there's no kill cams. It's set on minimal or reduced or what's his face. Maybe it's the people with the socialist brain bug that log off. Usually they can't stand being called out. So. Totally understand if they have to log off.
Guess I grabbed everything useful.
In fact, we should have a survey when people log on. Are you a socialist, or have you had any connection to socialism in any way, shape or form? Then if you press yes, you should instantly just be logged out. Can't fucking stand that. I'm very much for that we support the weak and help the sick and the needy. That's not what the welfare state is about. The welfare state is about helping those that have, and the needy can go fuck themselves, right? Those that actually need help, they can barely get any help. But the Prime Minister can fly around in a private jet and then lecture everyone else about carbon dioxide while he's on a fucking private jet. He can't fly in a commercial jet, or she can't fly in a commercial jet, right? Like everyone else, like I have to pay out of my pocket to fly. I'm not just given a private jet, right? It's actually my taxpayer money that pays their salary. It's the employees in my company that pays their salaries. It's the VAT that we pay on the products that we sell that support this welfare state, right? The money just doesn't appear out of nothing. The money comes from somewhere. I don't have any problems with giving homeless people a shelter. I don't have any problem with having healthcare for people that can't afford healthcare. I don't have any problem giving education to young people that can't afford education. But in a country where most people actually have a job, and most people actually earn a lot of money, and having the welfare state is not for those who need. The welfare state is for those who have. If you have a house and a car, or multiple cars, you have 2 jobs, right? then how about you pay for your healthcare? And how about you pay for the education of your child? And then let the rest of us pay for the healthcare for those that don't have a house and a car and 2 jobs, right? How about that? How about them apples? Right? But no. If anyone says that, they are a Nazi. They are white supremacists, right?
Can't find anything else.
We believe in the freedom of speech, and clearly something wrong with you, right? You believe in the fundamental rights that people can have, and then there's clearly something wrong with you. You don't believe in absolute socialist brain bucking all fucking day, then there's clearly something wrong with you. We have to shut you down. And then we have to import all these Islamists that actually wants to destroy the state, destroy us, destroy everything we believe in, and kill us. And by kill us, I actually mean they want to kill us. And then you can say, oh yeah, that's a bit much. They actually don't want to kill us. Well, I was actually very, very, very close to a terrorist act in my country. Very, very, very close. I was within half a mile of where it happened. People actually freaked out. All these people with socialist brain bug completely freaked out. Ran around like crazy. Because some Muslim terrorists actually started to target a free speech event. And then actually went after a Jewish church afterwards, right? So that was what they were targeting. They were targeting Jews, and they were targeting us. I weren't at that event that people were actually killed at. But I was pretty much right where he was when he was fleeing. When he ran out, of that meeting after shooting someone, I was like 100 meters away from him. He was sitting at a cafe, in an outdoor cafe, right in the path where he ran by. We actually didn't know until the police showed up. Huge amount of police showed up. And people can say, well, it's just, that's just how it is. Well, that's not how it is in my world. If you invite someone to the party and they actually act like that, right? If, let's say we have a party, and because this is actually a party, this society is actually pretty much just like a party, right? The point is to have a good time. The point is to have a common experience, just like a party. Whoa, that's a double kill. See, that's the value of the 43. It shoots that fast if you're able to handle it. But if you at a party and you're in charge of the guest list, right? Who can attend this party? And you invite people that act like that. Start to do terrorism and bombs the party and acts like complete crazy people. And then demands that everyone pays for them, right? Then, should you be in charge of the guest list in the future? Pretty sure you don't, right? So, if that goes for a private party, should it goes for our society? Should it? I think it should. You can't be trusted to make decisions that is best for the country and best for our society as a whole. Then of course you shouldn't decide who gets to join the party. By party I'm not talking about a political party. I'm talking about being in this thing that we can call a party. Now this better go off. And it is. Let's see how much it kills. If it actually kills anything. Nope, it's just a complete waste of time. But it looked good, it sounded good. You can actually hit something if you are able to control the recoil from this gun. Did he just stop or did he carry on? He clearly carried on, he just hit my mind. You might ask me why, was I surprised? No. Because I actually knew he was coming out, right? That's why I was standing there. We haven't killed that Piero Capo guy yet. He's down in the basement. Should we take that? No. cleaned out all of these guys. See if anyone has any goodies on them. No. Let's go down to the basement and see what's what. I've killed most of them down here, I think. Shouldn't be a surprise that he's down here in the catacombs. You can actually hear them down here.
What is this place?
Let's go then. That was Piero Capo. I think he's got 2 or 3 guards with him, yes. Reason I'm not just storming out there to take his rosary is because I actually once did that, and then a guy came round the corner and it absolutely creeped me. So I don't need all the ammo and whatnot he's carrying. All I need is to get out of the area, right? See, I got stuck in that stupid tent. Or that sleeping bag thing. So now we have to exfiltrate down through the area where that tank is. We can also go up and out the same way we came in. But let's go visit the tank and see if we can't blow it up somehow. It's very easy to blow up. It's just for the sake of the video, blow it up in a spectacular way. An unusual and spectacular way. Yeah, so that's what we have to do, right? Let's exfiltrate the area right there. And there's actually a tank right there that I killed the driver and the gunner by shooting through the small openings, the ports they have to look at from 100 meters away. It's only 4x zoom night. I needed something challenging. I needed something fun to do. I killed all of the people around here. So I believe. And that's the tank. It's big and bad. I actually made it fire on me a couple of times. It was pretty funny. You can place a satchel charge right there. And then blow it up. There's a gunner inside. A machine gunner. And he will kill you if you step in front of the tank. Now he's dead. And that's the tank. Boom! Now it's no more. You can... So that was long range sniping with only a 4x zoom scope. Fortunately there's a bug. Usually you can see the zoom on the left side. It's at 4x. Somehow there's a bug. It's not showing. It's a tractor. Right? Let's blow it up. Boom! Already sniped out that tractor that's right there. But we can throw a grenade at it. And always use a sticky grenade. Adhesive grenade. Okay, so that was it. It's no more fun to have. So that was it. That's Monastery with 4x zoom. Without dying. So, and some good shots. I had a handful of 300 meter shots anyway. With actual kill cams. So that was a bonus. So, yeah. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.